Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Fandom Fights. We are here in the Summer Series Tournament. I believe this is week number 2, Nick, of the Summer Series Tournament. We're in the second weekend of the tournament. We got Javi Madan going up against Antonio Chavez, going up against Payson Johnson. Nick, thoughts on the match?
Lots of thoughts, Tim. You may recall 1 year ago today, we were in a very similar situation, only we've added a Payson. Last year, Javi and Antonio famously played each other in the first round. It was the start of Javi's rookie run through the tournament where he upset a lot of people. And I know to this day that burns Antonio, especially since now the roles are flipped. Javi is now the high seed. Antonio's in the middle. And Payson could be very much a spoiler here. Payson is very good at movie trivia. And last I checked, all of the things in fandom are movies. So this is, this is a rematch from last year, a highly anticipated rematch between Javi and Antonio. But don't count Payson out. I think there could be some upsets here today.
Are you really calling the return of Swamp Thing a movie? Let's get into it, starting with the promos.
Payson, you're here. Yeah. You're playing. This is this sort of your just have fun division?
Absolutely.
But you're good at it. So let's just have fun and see what happens.
Honestly, I'm here to have fun. I'm here to honor the great triple threat of Twohig, Scully, Tim. One of those people I remember was drinking a lot, so I got a Blue Moon. I got Arizona State bourbon. I'm going to make a drinking game out of this. I already have it. I'm not going to give anyone the rules. It's just my personal one. Let's play.
I've got an empty can of Sprite. Good night.
Well, how's it going, man? Kaiser, I gotta appreciate you stepping in the last second, man. So any support is good support. I'm not feeling. I'll be honest. I haven't been so preoccupied with this move. I'm just hoping to still keep it going. But I'm just enjoying a beer and hoping to have fun this time. But I hope to keep the Fun DMC name alive, man.
How the turntables, Javi? You little fucker. You're not the higher seed. Watch. You're gonna be upset. Deal with it. Payson, you're here. Bye bye.
We'll leave it at that. Thank you, man.
Yeah, I am the higher seed this time. I don't know if I'm going to win this one. I've had a really busy couple of months still. So if Antonio or Payson beats me today, I'm genuinely not going to be surprised. I know Antonio wants to beat me because of that last time. I want to beat him. But if he beats me, that's totally fine with me. I mean, I'd want to do well for our faction. But listen, whatever happens, happens. It's all going to be fine. Light the fuse. Let's go.
Nick, thoughts on the promos?
They were there. Everyone adhered to the strict time limits, and Kaiser made me giggle.
Good. Round number 1, how's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the realm of Fandom Fights. Once the players hear the question, 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say thumbs down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece, and should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
I can't see Payson, so just in case.
Nick, let's kick it off. Question 1.
Question 1, round number 1, is going to come in the category of Planet of the Apes. Who gets shot by apes immediately after Taylor and Brent are freed from their cage in Beneath the Planet of the Apes?
Last time you went beneath something.
The covers last night.
Nice. Yep. Bucky trampled me earlier. I don't know if I didn't want that, but where? Interesting. 2, 1, pens down. Javi.
Nova.
Let's go to Antonio.
Nova.
And Payson.
Cornelius.
Nova is correct. So your next question is going to come in the category of horror icons. Which Nightmare on Elm Street film was the second one to feature someone being burned alive while in bed?
Oh, God, I just talked about it. Glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, that would have been bad. That would not have been good shit.
I just ate 3 pieces of pizza really fast.
Nice. 5. I love pizza. 4.
Margarita.
2. 1. Pens down. Nice. Pens down. Whoa. Was that a lag or was that a?
No, that's on me.
Okay.
You don't have to count it. It's fine. It's wrong anyway.
Okay.
It's wrong anyway.
Let's go to Antonio.
Pretty sure mine's wrong anyway too. Dream Master.
And Payson.
The Dream Master?
Dream Master is correct.
Never mind. Yeah.
So
Good.
Antonio's up 2 to Javi and Payson's 1.
Yep.
Okay. What's next, Nick?
Your third question comes in the category of Star Wars. And your question is, who directed Return of the Jedi?
I'm seeing this next week. And by next week, I mean a couple months ago for the 40th anniversary. And I'm very excited.
Is it the extended edition?
I wouldn't call it that. I would call it the edition that makes me sad, but there's still a lot of good movie in it, even though there's 2 minutes of bullshit. 5. 4.
Oh, I didn't know there was another cut to this film.
Pens down the special edition. Let's go to Payson.
David Lynch. No, Richard Marquardt.
What?
Hold that
Richard,
up.
is that Richard Marquardt? Is that not his name?
Is that a T
Where?
at the end? Marquand?
No, it's a D. It's the same as the. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
I think we're missing a letter in there. But
Let me see it again. I'm sorry.
Richard Marquardt.
I think he's missing an N.
Yes. Okay. Let's go to Javi.
Richard Marquand.
Okay. And Antonio.
Richard Marquand.
Richard Marquand is correct. So, yeah, I don't think we could take Payson's answer. But we are going to move on to your next question. It's going to come in the category of
Bowden wants to be brought in.
Okay.
Oh, am I in? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So, wait, was Payson missing the N or was he missing the A? Because for me, it looked like he was missing the A and not the N. But maybe I just looked. I couldn't read his handwriting. So,
Yeah, he was missing the N at the end.
Oh. Payson,
I was missing the N. Yes, I said Richard Marquardt.
And then never mind. I just wanted to clarify that. Apologies.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. So your next question is going to come in the category of Middle Earth. What type of dead creature does Gimli get pinned underneath during the ambush on the way to Helm's Deep in the Two Towers? Why do you hate me?
Why do you hate yourself?
I don't know. Because I'm eat too much Taco Bell and
less than.
Bucky smells bad and I could make it better, but I don't. I don't know.
Sounds like you got the steps. They're all in front of you.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
Is that a horse?
Let's go to Antonio.
I believe it's a warg.
And Payson.
Put a dead ent.
Warg is correct. Warg is correct. So Antonio takes the lead, or continues to keep the lead. What's next, Nick?
Your next question comes in the category of the Wizarding World. In The Secrets of Dumbledore, what is Dumbledore's friend Lally's profession?
Do you know any Lallies?
No.
Me either. Ooh, Nick, my computer's doing that thing. You need to do the countdown.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Payson.
I swear I'm actually trying. Or?
I believe you. Javi.
Said she's a teacher?
And Antonio.
I thought it was a dude. I said lawyer.
Teacher, we can accept. Professor is the answer. So Javi will get that. No one else as we move on to the next question, which comes in the category of sci-fi icons. Your question is, Baby, Octocles, and Luminate are robots who appear in which sci-fi icons film? It's lucky because I put pronunciations in parentheses, but he didn't even wind up reading it. He left. We'll get answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Javi.
Said Matrix Resurrections.
We'll go to Antonio.
The Matrix Resurrections.
And Payson.
I actually like that movie, RoboCop 3.
The Matrix Resurrections is correct. So Javi, Antonio will get that point. I have the score at 5-4 to 1. As we pause. Your next question is going to be in the category of Disney animation. Your question is, who gives Pooh a balloon so he can try and float up to a beehive in the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh?
Great sci-fi icons question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was telling them I put pronunciation in case you needed it.
In case I needed to ask it. Oh, yeah.
But then you left.
I actually knew that one, weirdly enough. 5.
Nice. Maybe it's because it's a weird freaking thing to name a robot.
Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
I'm sorry, Boat. I put Rue.
Let's go to Javi.
I changed it from Piglet to Christopher Robin.
And Antonio.
I also guess Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin is correct. All right, your next question is going to come in the category of DreamWorks animation. Who voices the villainous Captain Smek in Home?
Changing words.
Did I? Oh, yeah, look at that. I'm having a rough night.
That's okay, I get it. I have lots of work to do after this. Can't wait.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
The amount of home questions I've gotten on the show is amazing. Steve Martin.
Antonio.
I can see this guy doing villainous. Ray Winston.
And Payson.
But Jeffrey Rush.
Steve Martin is the correct answer. So Javi and Antonio are tied at 6. Payson at 1. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question comes in the category of DC. And your question is, in Swamp Thing revives a person named Jude, who gives him what type of object he was told to keep safe? Hey, Jude.
Don't be a Swamp Thing.
Give me that object you were told to keep safe.
Came in through 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Antonio.
Still see this movie. Briefcase.
Payson.
A doll.
Javi.
Is that a watch?
All incorrect. We were looking for a notebook.
Second guess.
All right. Your final question of the round is going to come in the category of scores and soundtracks. The songs If I Could Turn Back Time, We Belong, and Welcome to the Party appear in which Marvel film? What's your favorite of these 3?
I don't want to be biased.
What do you like better, the scores or the soundtracks? 5.
I was going to make a joke and say,
2,
Payson, but then...
1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
Is it X-Men Days of Future Past?
Javi.
Deadpool 2.
And Antonio.
It's Ryan Reynolds. Of course, he has to put Cher. Deadpool 2.
Deadpool 2 is the correct answer. So, Nick, at the end of round numero 1, I have Javi and Antonio tied at 7, Payson at 1. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, how's round number 2 going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 10 fandom categories on it. No spinners or opponent's choice, as it is a multi-person match. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. You'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece, unless you like check down to multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1. And be on the lookout as stealing is available via whiteboards in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today, we have Pixar, Jimmy B, DreamWorks Animation, Star Wars, Disney Animation, horror icons, Worlds of DC, Wizarding World, American Spies, and Law and Order. Javi, you are in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
I'll defer, please.
Okay, Antonio, would you like to spin or defer to Payson?
How are you feeling?
Feeling good. I'm feeling like deferring. What do you think?
Sure. Make Payson go first.
All right. I will defer as well.
All right, this is going to be the spin then for Payson. And it lands on DreamWorks Animation.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I put it on the wheel.
That's
so I'm
good.
okay with taking it.
Is there, let's say, like, if I know there's not spinner's choice on the wheel, but if there were, would this be your spinner's choice?
This would be like my third.
Do you want to play it safe, or do you want to spin for something more? At this point, it's in the top echelon, but we're also having fun. So
You know what? Spin again is fun. Spin one more time.
Yeah, let's spin again. Let's have fun with it. Let's get
All right.
No.
You land on Disney Animation.
Okay.
All right. Nick, will you please go ahead and read Payson's questions in the category of Disney Animation?
Gladly, Payson, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Disney Animation?
Yes, sir, Mr. Twohig.
Your first question. Which Disney animated film features an entertainer named Stromboli?
Ooh, sounds Italian. I think that puppet is Italian. I'm going to go with Pinocchio.
That's correct for 2 points.
That was funny.
I'm happy I made it.
Your second question. Who voices the lead character Kenai in Brother Bear?
Joaquin Phoenix.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Antonio's older brother Camilo has what power as his gift in Encanto?
Oh, older brother. I only remember the girls in this movie. That sounded weird. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, talking to animals, B, increased hearing, C, weather manipulation, or D, shape-shifting?
Repeat the options.
Your options again are A, talking to animals, B, increased hearing, C, weather manipulation, or D, shape-shifting.
Process of elimination, I'm going to say D.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question. What is the name of the territory that Mufasa rules over in The Lion King?
I'm going to use a repeat.
Okay, that is your first repeat. The question again. What is the name of the territory that Mufasa rules over in The Lion King?
It's like the North versus Winterfell. Shut up. If this is wrong, fine. I'm going to say Pride Rock.
That is incorrect. Antonio and Javi, chance for the 2-point steal.
I thought Payson was trying to swim for a second.
I thought he was like, his internet was cutting out. It was like
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Javi.
I can't remember. I said Circle of Lifeland.
And Antonio.
I'm just using the quote, everything the light touches.
The Pride Lands is the correct one. So,
Bring him in.
what?
Bring him in. He wants to be coming. Bring him in.
I think that we have a challenge. The Pride Rock is a territory that is ruled over by Mufasa.
Challenge.
We challenge.
We'll be right back after this challenge. We're back from the challenge, a worthy challenge. So we took a look at definitions, the film, the script. Payson's drinking a lot. It's impressing me and scaring me all at the same time. But we decided to throw out the question, and we are giving Payson. He's keeping his challenge, and we are awarding Payson a new question. So, Nick, please go ahead and continue with Payson's questions.
Payson, your new penultimate question in the category of Disney animation. Where is Jenny when Dodger and the gang go into the Foxworth house to try and save Oliver in Oliver and Company?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, grocery store, B, school, C, a subway station, or D, the movies.
School.
That's correct for 1 point.
Worthy champion.
And Payson, your final question. What is the name of the main villain who Kuzco fires at the beginning of The Emperor's New Groove?
I am really regretting the alcohol now. Yzma?
I think we can accept that for 2 points. That is correct. 2 points and the lead.
Yep, Payson gets his total up to 9. Javi and Antonio still tied at 7. So we're going to bring back the wheel. Javi, would you like to spin or defer to Antonio?
What do you think, Payson? What should I do?
What should you do? Defer.
I'll defer.
All right, then this is going to be the spin for Antonio.
Is this a 2-on-1 match? What the?
Buddy?
It lands on Law and Order.
Keep that. Keep that.
Yeah, I think I'll keep that.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, Antonio, your first question in the category of Law and Order. Are you ready?
Yeah.
First question. Which Law and Order film features a burlesque performer named Genevieve?
John
Viev.
Rush Hour 3.
Well, he knew it. That's correct for 2 points and a tie for the lead. Antonio, your next question. Who plays John Taggart in the first 2 Beverly Hills Cop films?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Judge Reinhold, B, Gil Hill, C, John Ashton, or D, Bronson Pinchot. Pinchot.
C?
C is correct for 1 point. Your third question. Die Hard takes place in what city?
Los Angeles.
And that is correct for 2 more points.
I was almost scared about the territory thing coming up.
Your next question. What are the first names of the titular bad boys in the Bad Boys film series?
Marcus and Mike.
That's correct for 2 more points. And your final question in Law and Order. What kind of dangerous animal does Leo Getz capture in Lethal Weapon 4?
A shark.
That is correct for 2 more points and the clean sweep of Law and Order. Antonio getting his total up to 16. Is that what you have, Nick?
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, so we'll bring back the wheel. This will be the spin for Javi. Javi, it lands on the Wizarding World.
What do you think, Payson?
It's Core Geek. I think you're good at it. Go for it. I'm also 5 shots in and a few sips in. Speaking of which, I'm going to take it.
All right, yeah, I'll take it.
You've had 5 shots since we started this match.
Yeah, you know it, baby.
Slow down. I don't need you to die on call. Okay, Nick, will you please give Javi his questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Gladly, Javi, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Yeah.
Your first question. In which Wizarding World film does Harry attempt to get a professor to collect him?
Sorry, can you say that?
I'll give you a
again?
technical read. There's a lot of background. In which Wizarding World film does Harry attempt to get a professor to collect him?
I'll go to multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Chamber of Secrets, B, Goblet of Fire, C, Order of the Phoenix, or D, Half-Blood Prince?
Half-Blood Prince?
That is correct for 1 point.
Okay.
Your second question. Frank Delane, Hero Finds Tiffin, and Christian Coulson have all played which Wizarding World character?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
All right, that is your first repeat. The question again. Frank Delane, Hero Finds Tiffin, and Christian Coulson have all played which Wizarding World character?
Voldemort.
That's correct for 2 points.
Oh my gosh.
Javi, your third question. Lita switched baby Corvus with Credence aboard what type of transportation when she was a child in The Crimes of Grindelwald?
A boat.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, thank goodness.
Great manager.
Your penultimate question. At what specific location does Cornelius Fudge confront Harry about blowing up his aunt in The Prisoner of Azkaban?
Like a tavern, like an inn.
That is incorrect. Antonio and Payson chance for a 2-point steal.
Can I get a repeat of the question?
That will be your second repeat.
Absolutely. Yep, I know.
All right, the question again. At what specific location does Cornelius Fudge confront Harry about blowing up his aunt in The Prisoner of Azkaban?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Antonio.
I believe it's the Leaky Cauldron.
And Payson.
I could quote a song, but I don't want Tim to kill me. Leaky Cauldron.
Leaky Cauldron is correct.
Scheiße.
I love you, Tim.
All right, and Javi, your final question in the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Harry explains that who specifically was the master of the Elder Wand before Harry?
Oh.
Draco.
That is correct for 2 more points. And the end of round number 2.
So I have Antonio in the lead with 18.
Yep.
Javi in second with 14 to Payson's 11.
That's what I have, Tim.
Okay, so how's round number 3 going to work, Nick?
Round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions in the realm of fandom fights. Once the players hear the category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated, or we have reached the end of the match. Or until everyone's mathematically eliminated, or we've reached the end of the match. Any questions we get in round number 3? Great. Tim, go.
Yeah, first category you can bet points on is the Wizarding World. Let's get bets starting with Javi.
2.
All right, Antonio.
Deuce.
And Payson.
2, motherfucker.
Okay, so your question in the category of Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what is the first part of Quirrell's body that Harry touches, causing it to begin to crumble? Are you a fan of the cookies?
Yeah, all of them, or just...
No, the crumble cookies.
Is that a specific brand?
Yeah, do they have that in New York?
I've never heard of that. So maybe, I mean, that doesn't mean they don't have it here. It just means I don't frequent convenience stores.
Well, it's a specific store, just cookies, crumble cookies. They have ice cream too. 3, 2, 1, pens down. Javi.
Hand.
Let's go to Antonio.
His hand.
And let's go to Payson.
I'm so drunk, I'm writing my answers like Andrew Barr. Hand.
Hand is correct. So Javi with 16, Antonio at 20, and Payson at 13. Is that what you have, Nick?
What I have, Tim.
What's the next category?
Next category you can bet points on is scores and soundtracks.
It's weird being on the other side of this, Nick. Let's get bets started with Antonio.
0.
Payson.
A 1.
That's a big 1. Let's go to Javi. All right, Nick, what's the question?
Question is, who, along with Steve Jablonsky, has composing credits on Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and Transformers: Age of Extinction?
Oh, no.
I watched Age of Extinction today.
Poor man.
Bucky logged it. He was not pleased.
You excited for Rise of the Beasts?
I am, but it'll come out after my daughter's born, and so I probably won't see it in the theater.
I'll let you know if the Beasts rise.
Please. I will be watching it at home as soon as I can. 5, 4,
I'm going
3,
to spoil so many movies.
1, pens down. Literally, if you do, I will be angry. I will be so mad. Let's go to Antonio, who bet 0.
Who cares?
Mason.
James Newton Howe.
And Javi.
I said Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer is the correct answer.
Let's go, Javi.
So Javi hits that for 2 points, making it a 2-point game, 18 to 20 to 12.
Wait, someone's come in.
All right. Oh, and
Can you repeat the question, please?
sure.
It's a person, Kaiser. It's a person.
Who, along with Steve Jablonsky, has composing credits on Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen and Transformers: Age of Extinction?
Okay, so I just literally read the wiki part of Transformers: Age of Extinction. There was no mention of Hans Zimmer like anywhere. Like,
Would you like to challenge?
Antonio, what do you think?
We can go for it, yeah.
Yeah,
That-
challenge. I don't
that
see
takes
his
another
name like
shot.
anywhere. So, yeah, challenge.
All right, we'll be right back after this challenge.
Back from the challenge, worthy challenge. We are accepting it. So Javi will not get the 2 points. Payson will not lose 1 point, and we are giving out a new question, but their bets are locked in. Nick, what is the new question in the category of scores and soundtracks?
Your new question in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Terminator Salvation?
Yeah, I don't know why we weren't looking at other docs.
Huh?
Huh?
What do you mean?
For a replacement? I was looking in the bank.
Because I like where things are, Tim.
No, that's fair. I just like thought to myself, I'm like, oh, all these are like 2-point questions that are really great. Like, ugh, now we have to waste one. Then I'm like, wait a minute.
That's...
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question, please.
That's going to be Javi's second repeat, I believe.
Yep, the question again. Who composed the score for Terminator Salvation?
Salvation, pretty heavy word.
Salivation.
Bucky does that a lot.
I bet.
Yeah. Drooly boy.
Payson tomorrow is probably going to do that as well.
Damn straight. 5, 4. Make sure you sleep on your stomach. 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Payson.
On your side, I guess, maybe. Let's go to Antonio, who bet 0. Payson.
Brian Tyler.
What the fuck? Brian. Javi.
Oh, no.
I swear if I mixed up Tyler's, I said Tyler Bates.
All are incorrect. The answer is
Great.
Danny Elfman. So Javi will lose 2 points, go down to 14, and Payson will lose 1 and go down to 12. We still have a game, though. Your next category is going to be Law and Order. Let's get bets starting with Payson.
Hot too, baby.
Good God. Javi.
2.
And Antonio.
1.
All right. Here's the sitch. Never mind. Let's go to the question. Your question is which Law and Order film features an antagonist committing a series of crimes dubbed alphabet crimes? I forgot.
Alphabet crimes in the film was the end of that question.
Sorry, one more time. Sorry.
Did I
Give a
not say-
technical repeat, Tim.
Okay. Which Law and Order film features an antagonist committing a series of crimes dubbed alphabet crimes in the film? Did I not say that?
What?
Did I not say that the first time?
You did, but there was some audio interference.
Payson was freaking out. No, I forgot that Javi was at 14 and not at 18, and so I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. It still wouldn't have made sense. I'm a madman.
Correct.
This has been a wild ride. 5, 4, 3.
Please repeat the question.
Javi's final repeat. Which Law and Order film features an antagonist committing a series of crimes dubbed alphabet crimes in the film?
Thank you, movie Gateway writers.
I will say, though, that if Payson hits this, this.
Correct.
This is going to be really interesting for the next couple of questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Javi.
Oh, jeez. I said Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Let's go to Antonio.
Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Let's go to Payson.
Rest in peace, Tony Scott. Beverly Hills Cop 2.
Beverly Hills Cop 2 is correct. So here's the sitch. Javi's at 16. Antonio's at 21. Payson is at 14. We still have a game. The next question. What is the category, Nick?
The next category you can bet points on is Disney animation.
Let's get bets, starting with Javi.
2.
Antonio.
0.
And Payson.
2.
All right. What's the question, Nick?
Your question is, what was Tramp running from when he finds himself in Lady's neighborhood for the first time in Lady and the Tramp?
Oh, jeez.
If both Javi and Payson miss or hit this or miss this, we will move on.
Mm-hmm.
If Payson hits and Javi misses, we will go on. But if Javi can hit this and Payson misses, we will be done.
Correct.
5,
Good job,
4,
Tim.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to start with Antonio, who bet 0.
Dog catcher. No.
Let's go to Payson.
Tim.
And Javi.
I said a human?
Not about it. I'm saying that's incorrect.
All
I'm going
right.
to challenge that, please.
Sounds good. We'll be right back after this challenge.
Back from the challenge. Woo! So we fucked up. Question. We didn't say specific, but also accepting something as general as Javi's answer doesn't really work for us. We're giving a new question. Payson, Antonio, and Javi's bets are all locked in. The new question in Disney animation is going to come to you from Nick.
Your question is, Rapunzel asks Mother Gothel to go see the lights for which birthday of hers in Tangled?
Nick, let me ask you a question.
Asking you a question.
Is that what I look like when I do what Payson does? A little bit.
Way tamer. This is awful.
Maybe this is the kick on camera. Though.
Not much take.
4. When we're recording. 2, 1. Pens down. I know off call or off recording. We're gonna go to Antonio.
My stepdaughter was going to kill me. 18.
Payson
18th.
and Javi.
17th.
The correct answer is
Is
18th. So Payson goes up to 14 and Javi goes down to 12. Holy shit.
What's the score? 14.
The score is Javi is in third with 12. Payson is in second with 14, and Antonio is 21. We're moving on to the final question. It's in the category of Star Trek. Let's get bets starting with Javi.
2.
Antonio. And Payson.
I put 1 because I don't want to pull a Rizzy.
Okay. Here's your question in the category of Star Trek. Who does Kirk suggest as his replacement after applying for a promotion in Star Trek Beyond? Nick, I have Javi with no repeats, Payson with 2 repeats.
That's what I have as well.
Javi.
4.
Antonio's chilling, having won this match. 4 questions.
Pens down. Antonio, we're going to start with you.
Spock.
Payson.
Bones is legit my favorite Star Trek character.
And Javi.
Spock.
And your winner, Antonio Chavez. And then coming in second, Javi Madan. Payson in third with 15. Spock was the correct answer. Nick, thoughts on this hoopla we call a Fandom Fights match?
So, Tim, I wrote all 9 of the things in like a week.
Yeah.
And this is the last one we're shooting. Fun fact. All the rest are done. No,
It's June right now.
And signs of a burnt out person are the challenges and questions that happened throughout this match. However, I don't blame the players. That's a smart strategy to do. Antonio getting some vengeance, continuing on his great streak this year. He's already been playing very well. And now he's made it one step further than he did in the tournament last year, and it's got to be a little bit sweet to get the victory over the person who knocked him out of it last year. And Payson almost beat Javi. Not because Javi did anything bad, which just astounds me.
There's a lot to drink. We're going to start post-match interviews starting with Payson.
Payson. I'm going to give you like a minute. Just
Okay.
string together a sentence.
Tim, you are like tied for my second to third favorite person in this community. You can write the most vulgar, angry message to me after this match about how I shouldn't do this. I love you. I also love Twohig. You guys are great. You guys make a great league. I also love Melee. Multiplex is amazing.
Thanks, Payson.
Payson, if you could nearly beat the number 6 seed in this tournament in this state, I would be interested to, especially after getting 1 point in round 1, I'd be very interested to see how you could do when your wits are about you. But congratulations on a match.
Please don't drink anymore. I don't want to get a call tomorrow that Payson died after Fandom Fights.
That was going to be one of my questions was if you guys, I have like a little bit of whiskey left, and if you guys didn't want me to drink it, I wouldn't drink it. If you guys wanted me to drink it, I would drink it. What do you guys think?
I think you should wait until the next time you and I are on call together.
I'm going to put that away.
Great. Payson, good shit, man. Good shit.
Bringing their second place player. Javi, bit of a scare there at the end. Obviously, the win was out of reach early into round 3, but you were still fighting to end up where you wound up, which is without a loss. Sure, you don't go forward in the tournament, but you get to go forward with the same very good record that got you the 6th seed in this tournament. You played very, very well. Like I said, I'm astounded because you didn't play bad. Payson just somehow scored 15 points in a very inebriated state. You just missed a question or 2 in categories that at least one that you're not that strong in, and I think maybe you're not that strong in. At another one that you are strong in, you just happen to not know the answer apparently for the first time. I think a couple things went not your way. I still think you played very well. You and Antonio are 1-1. That's exciting stuff. and we will definitely see you post-tournament. But how are you feeling about your performance today?
Yeah, I mean, I feel fine. My round 1 is back to its usual state, which is a solid 7. So that's pretty cool. That is a bummer about I did my singles tally in terms of like accuracy, and the only thing that I had 100% on was Disney animation. Now I no longer have that, so that's a bummer. Yeah, that Kaiser challenge was a pain in the butt, but it's more than fair. Great job to him. I'm not playing well this year. It's a real bummer because I had a pretty kick-ass first season, and I haven't won a match this season. I've only played 3, but I haven't gotten there yet. That's okay. I'll come back. Yeah, I don't know.
Absolutely. Javi, you had such a killer first year, like you said, that the expectations were very, very high. People go through slumps where they don't win a match or 2 in a row, and it's totally normal. Ask your teammate. That doesn't make them bad players. I think we will see you back. I think we'll be excited for what we see. And even if you're not back to the old Javi, winning, being a rookie and beating all these people, you will be one day. So we look forward to it. Congratulations. I have faith. Congratulations on a match well played. As you bring in our winner today, Antonio, apologies for the debauchery we made you sit through towards the end. But you cinched the win pretty early on. I would say you dominated this match, tying Javi out of round 1 and then running through round 2, like you've done a couple times now in this specific category. I think I looked at this matchup, and no disrespect to Javi or Payson, but I was like, Antonio could be one of those lower seeds to go through this tournament. And this was step 1. So how are you feeling about it?
I got to first shout out Kaiser because he saved my butt with the challenge. Came through at the last second. And I just got to also shout out my fiance because she's also been supporting me through all this. And I'm sure she's going to support me more because I always want to keep getting better. Honestly, had no confidence because I know Javi's been getting better and I've been going through a lot of stuff, new move, and haven't really been focusing on this. But I still love trivia. So, and I love all fandom. And I'm just glad that I'm able to keep going, and hopefully I will have a chance to, step up my game because I know there's a lot more I can do. And I'm just thankful to still be in this and to represent FunDMC. And, just feeling really good right now, man. So happy to still be in the tournament.
Yeah. What I would say, if this is Antonio when he isn't very up to studying, when he's busy, think about Antonio when he actually has time to study. That's what I would say. He's gonna be a scary force.
I agree 100%. Antonio, you will be moving on to the next round. I'm not going to tell you who you're going to be playing because it's 1 or 2 of a lot of people. Your options, or I'm going to tell you who you're playing. I'm not going to ask how you're feeling about it because you have to be like, well, if this person did, then but if that one spot will be filled by either Jeremy Potters, Jacoby Bancroft, or Cameron Holtzman, and the other spot will be filled by either Anthony Tisdall, Bill Carriola, or Abel DeLeu. So regardless of the 2 people that wind up in that next match with you, I think we're in for an exciting one. But congratulations on your win today. We will see you in round 2 as we throw it back.
I don't know what he's saying, but it's been an hour and a half. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching this episode of Fandom Fight. Thank you to the players. Thank you to the managers. Thank you to Nick for writing this one. I've been Tim. We'll see you with more Summer Series tournament coming up real soon. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
But again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend.
Kitty has to go.